A lot of attention and validation for this victory, including from the literal girl of his dreams, Cheney. Jessica doesn't want Paul to learn to enjoy killing, so she applies some emotional conditioning to keep Paul's morality in line. In the movie, there's a real sadness to Jamis's death, because earlier Paul had visions of Jamis being a friend, someone who taught Paul about the desert. But because of Paul's choices and chance, that vision didn't come true, and Paul had to kill the man who could have been his friend. So Paul's visions aren't guaranteed, they're only possibilities, like plans, dreams, hopes, and fears in the real world. They can guide us to achieve our goals, but they can also blind us and limit our thinking. Dune explores the power and the danger of predictions and dreams. In the book, Paul cries for Jamis, and the Fremen see crying as a profound sacred act because of how precious water is in the desert. Paul says that Jamis was his friend, that Jamis taught him that killing has a price. So maybe, in a way, Paul's vision of Jamis as a friend who taught him did come true after all. The Fremen wrap up Jamis's body and take it with them, because when a Fremen dies, the water is drained from their body in a death still and reclaimed for the Fremen to use. The flesh belongs to the person, but his water belongs to the tribe. In the movie, Paul gives a confident, heroic speech. He says he sees the future and that he chooses to be with the Fremen. But at this point in the book, the vibe is darker and uncertain. Paul and Jessica are unsure about the Fremen, but feel forced to use them to survive. Paul doesn't see his future clearly. He feels he is plunged into the abyss. He's afraid of his visions of the bloody jihad and desperately hopes to prevent it. Paul's destiny is dangerous. We see a Fremen riding a sandworm to travel. We have much more to learn about the power of the Fremen and the desert. Cheney says this is only the beginning, and it really is. This Dune movie only covers the first half of the first book in the Dune trilogy, which itself is just the beginning of a larger series. There is so much more to this story. Frank Herbert said that the first Dune book has a coital rhythm, meaning the pacing of the story is like sex. It starts slow and speeds up and then suddenly climactically ends. So by ending this movie halfway through the first book, Denis Villeneuve stops mid-coitus, leaving us waiting without a climax until Dune Part 2 comes out. This movie is a mostly faithful adaptation of the first half of the first book. It introduces the worlds and politics of the Imperium, the mysterious spacing guild, the scheming Bene Gesserit. The evil Harkonnens defeat the Atreides. Paul and Jessica escape to the Fremen, and they start to learn the ways of the desert. We see Paul's complicated destiny and ambiguous visions, with hints of the dangers of the Messiah. The movie introduces ideas of the environment and religion and political exploitation and the power of the mind. But the movie leaves out some important scenes like the dinner party and the traitor subplot. It doesn't